A rival colony had breached the outer tunnels at dawn, following faint scent trails left during a foraging run. They were larger, darker, and aggressive raiders that specialized in conquest. They poured in through weak points in the soil, overwhelming the defenders. Workers were torn apart. Larvae were stolen. The Queen's chamber had nearly been exposed. The defenders didn't panic. They adapted. Survivors retreated deeper, sealing off passages with their own bodies and loose soil. The Queen was moved carefully, urgently, into a secondary chamber. While the invaders looted what they could, they also left something behind. Their scent, a chemical signature, strong and unmistakable. That was their mistake. By nightfall, the defenders began to reorganize. Specialized workers, smaller, faster, fanned out along the edges of the damaged tunnels. They traced the fading chemical trail left by the enemy, not blindly, but precisely, reinforcing it with their own markers as they went. Scouts moved above ground too, hugging cracks and shadows, mapping the terrain between the two colonies. There was no war cry, only signals. Within hours, a counterforce gathered near the surface exit. Hundreds, then thousands. Not a chaotic swarm, but a coordinated movement shaped by pheromones' directional cues that told each ant where to go, when to stop, when to attack. Just before dawn, they advanced. The enemy nest sat beneath a rotting wooden beam, its entrance wide and poorly concealed. Guards lingered at the opening, their antennae flicking lazily. They didn't expect retaliation so soon. Raiding colonies rarely faced organized counterattacks. The first wave of defenders didn't rush in. They spread out, encircling the area. Some climbed the beam, others slipped beneath it. A few targeted the guards directly, latching on with mandibles and spraying formic acid in short, controlled bursts. The real strike came seconds later. From multiple entry points, newly discovered cracks, weak soil patches, the ants poured in. They followed the enemy's own scent trails straight into the heart of the nest. Inside, tunnels became battlegrounds. There was no hesitation. Workers locked onto targets, biting, holding, allowing others to deliver chemical attacks. The defenders had one advantage: focus. They weren't there to steal. They were there to dismantle. Brood chambers were overrun. Larvae were either carried off or destroyed. Structural tunnels were destabilized as ants dug aggressively at key supports. The invaders' own network turned against them, collapsing in sections under the sudden strain. Outside, the encircling ants cut off escape routes. Any enemy that fled was met immediately, overpowered by sheer numbers and coordination. Within an hour, it was over. The once busy enemy nest fell silent. A few survivors scattered into the surrounding debris, their scent trails broken and useless. Without cohesion, they were no longer a colony, just individuals. The victors didn't celebrate, they worked. Some carried captured larvae back to their own nest, integrating them into the colony. Others dismantled what remained of the enemy structure, ensuring it couldn't be reused. The rest returned home, reinforcing tunnels, repairing damage, restoring order. By midday, the surface looked unchanged. Just dirt, wood, and concrete. But beneath it, everything had shifted. The colony had endured an attack, adapted, tracked its enemy, and responded with precision. Not out of spite, but survival. In the world of ants, revenge isn't emotional, it's strategic. Don't forget to subscribe my channel.